From the Intellifluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intellifluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Stephanie Worth is a U.S. Army officer and certified personal trainer, fitness nutritionist, OCB bikini competitor, and owner of Airborne Unicorn, a positive online community designed to help people achieve their health and fitness goals. Some of the programs Stephanie offers include daily workouts, postpartum specific regimens, marathon training, natural bodybuilding, and weight loss. You can learn more and subscribe to Stephanie's fitness group at airborneunicorn.com and follow Stephanie on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, to name a few. Perfect. Let's kick this off. So Stephanie, according to your bio, you went from college athlete to couch potato to U.S. Army soldier. And can you briefly tell us about that transformation, or roller coaster as you describe it?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So, in the time from going to college and focusing on health and fitness like every day, and then sort of finishing college, getting out, getting a regular job, I just did not take care of myself at all. And then once I joined the Army, I was like, probably need to be taking better care of myself. People are counting on me. So my business, Airborne Unicorn, is very focused on providing for just kind of self-care and also, fitness, nutrition, and just being the best version of yourself. So that's sort of what I focused on after that crazy 10-year transition of, up and downs in weight and, eating terribly and eating great and losing weight, gaining weight. That's sort of what we're focused on, what we're all about.
Very nice, very nice. And then at what point did you kind of branch out into influencer marketing?
Yeah, so I just thought it would be kind of a great addition to the brand, because so many of my clients were always asking for recommendations. And I was like, why would I not, try to reach out and work with the companies that I'm recommending? From beauty products to just anything for self-care, like your hair, your skin, and then as well as supplements and nutrition choices and athletic equipment. Like I've worked with people that do resistance bands or fitness trackers, just things like that. So sort of give my clients a good recommendation and then also build a relationship with the brands that I'm recommending.
Absolutely. It's perfectly natural along with what you're doing. Do you have any brand collaborations that come to mind, like some memorable ones?
Yeah, so definitely. So I've been working with a company that does fitness trackers multiple times. The woman that managed it, her name is Joy. And so every time I'm like, hey, I need a new fitness tracker. I need something that isn't a super expensive version of one for my clients, something that we can, they can track their fitness and not, pay an arm and a leg for something. And she's always come through with really excellent products. So I'm super happy to work with her, and I'm glad that we've met through Intellifluence.
That is so cool to hear. And yeah, I know those fitness trackers get expensive. I have a couple Garmin's and my goodness.
Yeah, it's just something that does the job, that doesn't cost, like $200 or $300. All you have to do is track your steps and just be like, yeah, I did meet my goal for today. So
exactly. Very cool. And you're an American Council on Exercise certified personal trainer. Can you tell me a little bit about that and what that entails?
Sure. Yeah. So through the Army, I started to get really focused on fitness, because the Army is transitioning from this sort of model based on, all cardio and running to one based on strength and powerlifting. And, as someone who it wasn't ever really, a part of that, I was like, how do I get smart on what it means to be a good power lifter, how to get strong, basically how to change what I've been doing this whole time. So the American Council on Exercise, they're my certifying authority. So I took a 6-month class, and then I took a test to be certified through them. And every year so every 2 years I have to take another class to stay current, but it helps me work with my clients and provide them with absolutely the best possible coaching, the most relevant, up-to-date sort of information on what's going on, like in the fitness world. What are people researching? They have sort of a lobbying arm as well, where they work with political organizations to make sure that people are, they're passing legislation that keeps people healthy. So I'm super happy to be a part of that organization.
That's very cool, very cool. And in reading your bio, you have a lot going on. And you very correctly say that life can get in the way of achieving fitness goals. And so what are some commonalities that you find and diagnose when it comes to people falling short of their fitness goals due to their busy lives? And what do you typically prescribe when working with them through Airborne Unicorn?
Yeah, sure. So that's a great question. So most of the time, people that set a goal and then fall short have decided along that journey that something else was more important and it wasn't worth the sacrifice that they thought it was to achieve that goal. So, especially now in these crazy times we live in where most of us are stuck at home, like I'm working from home every day. I have to work out in my garage. My gym membership doesn't mean anything right now. So just the ability to kind of figure out like, what are you giving up versus what you're gaining? It's that super difficult balance. And I found the best way to kind of mitigate that is to just have like a support network. So what Airborne Unicorn does is I run a Facebook group for all of my clients where they'll post something like, I got stuck at work super late and I didn't get to work out until like 10 o'clock at night. So my workout wasn't great. And the other women that are part of the group will be like, hey, that's okay. Just get after it tomorrow. Or, someone will be like, man, I've had a super bad day. I need some motivation. And someone will be like, you set out this goal for yourself. It's for you. Get after it. So it's a group of women that are helping each other and just having someone else to rely on. Because if you're just having that conversation with yourself, you're not really achieving those goals because you're continually giving yourself a pass. So just having a safety net of, other women that will encourage you and inspire you is super important.
Very cool, very cool. And with everything you're involved in, like we said, how do you structure your average week so you can accomplish everything that you need to accomplish and still have some time to relax and recover?
Yeah, definitely. So, I work kind of a normal job, 9 to 5 on most days. And then I try to dedicate, at least an hour a day to exercise. And then, so either on my way to work or on my way home from work, when I'm not working from home, dedicate that to work out, go to the gym, get that fitness time in. And then when I come home in the evening, spend quality time with my family, like unplug, turn off the phone and just be present, with my kids, with my husband, in order to make that happen. And then it's just like a recharge moment for myself as well. So just being able to like structure each of those activities is super important. Definitely.
Exactly. I'm an avid runner, so this is a self-indulgent question. But I noticed you kind of have I don't know if it's like a couch to half marathon program and like a 6-month program. Tell me about that. I'm interested because I ran my first half marathon last year. I've gone longer than that, but it's a tricky distance because, there's a speed element to it, but those, also an endurance.
Yeah, absolutely. So the people that I've trained with, sorry, my dog's going to do this right now. So the people that I've trained with for half marathons, a lot of it, like a half marathon is really the distance that if you're running that, you're not having a super amount of wear and tear on your body. So you need to have some muscular strength, but you also need to have that endurance built. So that's what the program does. It kind of balances, 3 days a week where you're training, you're working towards that long run on the weekends, but then you're also doing strength training throughout the week. So, you can kind of maintain that level of distance and strength training for almost a indefinite amount of time, as long as you're not getting injured, you're not overexerting yourself. So that's honestly probably one of my favorite programs. And the reason that a lot of women join is to do that program. So yeah, that's a great question.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, yeah. Last question of the day. Tell me a little bit more about Airborne Unicorn and how people can get started and kind of who the target demographic is and where they can go.
Yeah, definitely. So I initially started it, I was working for another personal training company with, a much larger reach. And it was for sort of weight loss and just like that quick, I need to lose 40 pounds in 2 months sort of thing. And people were like, quick dip weight loss. And I was like, I want to make something that isn't just like a quick weight loss program. I want to make something that lasts, for life. So that you can create different programs. And I've always found the most, important way to get yourself ready to achieve a goal is to have like a specific thing that you're working towards. So many people are like, oh, I just want to lose weight. I just want to get in better shape. I don't know. But that's not really going to help you achieve those things. You need to have like a specific goal. So over time, what I've built with Airborne Unicorn is that you can follow these programs, which range from 4 weeks long to 16 or 20 weeks long, that, have specific meal plans, because I'm a fitness nutritionist as well. So they have specific meal plans, and then the exercise component to just kind of keep you motivated, and then the community that goes along with it. So I run it through our Facebook page. You can kind of get access to the whole program at airborneunicorn.com. And then once you kind of figure out what you want to do as part of that, I just add folks to that Facebook page. So it was originally tailored just for women, but so many men have reached out as well and said, hey, this is something I'd really like to be a part of. My goal is super in line with this, and I've added them as well. So it's really for anybody that has a goal, that wants to be part of a really positive community.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. You'll get immediate access to our influencer marketplace, where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. That's it for now. We hope to see you soon.